This Vinny Vid production brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. For all your model railroad needs, check out Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget, 7% discount with bnsf6951. And by Highways and Byways, awesome street graphics for your roads and streets on your model railroad layout. If you guys are looking for sophisticated model railroad electronics, Logic Rail Technologies has what you need. For a 5% discount on certain items, use code bnsf6951. Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Friday Night with the Cuz. How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's being safe. I know I am. North American Trains, Pedro, how's it going? John Tanzillo, Dwight Curley, Dwayne, Fred Wild, Santa Fe Bob, Doug Carter, Paul, how's it going? PDRI Engineer, Art, how's it going? Georgia Sunbelt, nice to see you in here. Humanity Junction, nice to see you in here. Union Central Systems, Paul, nice to see you in here. M&M Shortlines, Marty, how's it going? Why are you naked for? Rob, how's it going, buddy? Jeff Allen, nice to see you in here. James Galton, how's it going, buddy? Kevin Brown. Let's see who else we got in here. Martin Searsmore, how's it going? Chris Mitchell, nice to see you in here. N-Scale Cajon Subdivision, Steve, nice to see you in here. Evan Strange, welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to see you in here. Jacob J, nice to see you in here, buddy. Let's see who else we got. John Tanzillo, nice to see you. I may have to talk to you about something, John. Maybe another project for you. We'll talk about that later on. I'll get in touch with you sometime over the weekend. Let's see who else we got in here. Norman Rowe, nice to see you in here. Let's see. John 2618, nice to see you. Glad you can make it in. Let's see. I think we got everybody so far. Steve 87 PSAP, how's it going? Glad you can make it in, buddy. Still playing safe here, yeah. I tell you, a lot of places here in Phoenix are starting to open up, so it's a good sign, I guess. But then trying to get a hold of my freaking doctor, that's another story altogether. SP Mike, nice to see you in here, buddy. Frank Neer, nice to see you. Melvin Fackler, nice to see you in here. Flying Crow, Robert, nice to see you. Kenwood Griffin Jr., welcome in, buddy. I'm trying to see who else is in here that I missed. I might have missed already. I don't think I did. I think I got everybody so far. SP Mike, I think I said hello to you. You gotta forgive my old man's brain, you know. It kind of fizzles out every once in a while. Michael McCarver, how's it going? Nice to see you in there, buddy. Ron Brights, nice to see you. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm hoping so. Cloverdale Rail, Marcel, nice to see you in here. Let's see. Container Man, my little brother, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. No, I didn't miss you. I didn't see you the first time around. Hi, brother. Oh my God, this thing is really scooting by here. Let's see. My sinuses too have been giving me problems. I don't know if you're serious about that, but my sinuses were giving me problems this past week also. Bad enough that I had to go to the doctor. Dustin's N-Scale Railroad, how's it going, buddy? That's funny, Dustin. All right. Well, I want to do this. Want to do my usual stuff pretty quick here because I got a lot of stuff to show you guys, and I have an announcement to make. Let's see, how many people do we have in here right now? 44. All right. Dave BNSF N-Scale, how's it going, buddy? Choppers are in. Is Nate in here? I didn't see Nate. Nate, if you're in here, I am sorry. I didn't miss you. Joe Rader, thank you. And I appreciate that comment you made at the very beginning. JT1, nice to see you in here. 4715, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Let's see. Nobody answered my question. I guess if you didn't answer the question, I guess you can hear me, right? Okay. Did I see Kevin Brown in here earlier? Is Kevin Brown in here? I have a question to ask him. Audio is good. Thank you, Marty. I appreciate that. Oh, Ralph is here. Hi, Ralph. How's it going, buddy? I guess you didn't have any problems finding all those great... I said, what? Those channels I asked you to get up for me. Also, I might ask you to do my Amazon page later on. I'm not sure, and also my cash.me. So we'll talk about that in a little while. Kevin is in the chat. Oh, he is in the chat? Okay. Kevin Brown, I have a question for you. Do you have a relative named John Brown? Is he a relative? Is it you? I don't know, because somebody paid me for a hat. His name is John Brown, and I have no clue who it is, no address, nothing. I don't know if that is somebody related to you, or if that's an alias you use, or whatever. So please let me know about that. And if there is a James or John Brown in here, please send me your mailing address so I can send you out a hat. I mean, you paid for it. Sure you want it, right? NS5107 Chaz code. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right, there's enough of you guys in here for me to tell you this announcement that I am going to do. Let me see if I can get this up here first. Move over a little bit, and we'll see. 49. All right. All right. Tonight we have a YouTube family member that has had a little bit of a disaster, I guess you want to call it, or whatever. And I am talking about Redbird Tony 2010. He recently had a flood down in his basement, and some of his stuff none of his train stuff got hurt, but a lot of his household stuff, like his water heater and stuff like that, got hurt. Plus his sewer is all messed up that he's got to do, and he's got to pour new concrete and stuff like that. So I intend to give Tony half of my super chats that I do tonight. So you guys, if you feel up to it, donate your super chats, because it's all going to go to a good cause. It's going to help Tony out. And also, I'm not going to wait until Google pays me, because Google pays me on the 21st of every month. So what I'm going to do is, since I just got paid just the other day, the 21st, I will be taking that money from my bank account, and whatever the half winds up to be tonight is what I'm going to take out of my bank account, and I will send it to Tony. And hopefully we can get him some money so he can take care of some stuff that he needs to take care of in his house. So with all that being said, your generosity is going to be well worth it tonight, guys. And I appreciate whatever you can do. Thank you very much. All right. So, let's see. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody who's in here. Kevin is John. John is Kevin. Is that really? I just need to know that for sure. And I need, if John is Kevin and Kevin is John, then I need to have your mailing address. So please send me your mailing address so I can send the hat out to you. Now the hat should be here sometime in this next week. And as soon as they get here, I will pack them up and ship them out. Before we get started on everything tonight, I want to just tease you guys a little bit, because this, he answered. I didn't see the answer. I'll have to look through that. Dustin, thank you, Dustin. I appreciate that, buddy. Just want to show you this, and I want to show you this. I just want to tease you guys a little bit, because these are going to be part of a contest that's going to be coming up here really, really soon. I have pretty much finished my part of this, and I'm just waiting for the second part to get here so I can complete these cars. There'll be a drawing for that, and it'll be a real simple drawing, and I think you guys are really gonna I think you guys are really going to enjoy the contest because it's going to be special, a real special contest. And I'll be glad to do it, and I'm going to be glad to get these cards done so you guys can see what I am talking about. Rob is naked. All right, guys. Anyhow, you know the routine here. We're going to go ahead and do my shout outs first, and we'll come right back to you. Oh, that is the wrong thing, Vincent.
Brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. For all your Marvel Railroad needs, check out Yankee Dabbler.
Sorry about that, guys. Hit the wrong button. All right, this the first person I'm going to give you, he's got 145 subscribers. He's building an N-scale layout in N-scale Railroad Part 3. He gives an overview of his progress. Then he talks about, takes a train around his layout for a drive around his layout. So the person I am talking about tonight, first of all, is Mr. Hans Furlow. Now Hans is a pretty cool guy. He's got a pretty decent little layout going on. And like I said, he's doing part number 3. And he takes a little steam locomotive around his layout. You guys need to check him out. 145 subscribers, and hopefully you can get him up a little bit more than that. Maybe 5, maybe 10. We got 50 people in here. Come on, guys, let's do it. Let's get him up there. That's the purpose of this whole live stream stuff, is to help people out, grow their channels, and so on and so forth. All right, the second person I'm going to talk about is Mr. Well, I'm going to tell you his name yet. Did I do that right? I did do it right. Very good, very good. This man's got 228 subscribers. And the last video I watched of his was a blooper video, and it was really, really funny. You guys need to watch it. But what got me the most is I have lived in New York for 33 years before I left, and I did not know that this existed. And he went ahead and showed this railroad that's actually under a park. And the person I am talking about tonight is Humanity Junction, and Heath is a real cool guy. I love this blooper video. It's really, really cool. In fact, you ought to give that to Jerry Sadrial so he could put it on our community roundhouse show, because it was pretty funny. Anyhow, you guys need to check him out. Like I said, 228 subscribers. Let's probably get him up to 238, maybe 240. Who knows? You know, let's just do it. All right, my featured video tonight, and I wish he was here. I had not seen him in here yet. Hey, no problem, Heath. You know, like I said, I lived in New York for 33 years, and I never knew that there was a railroad under a park. That was so cool, man. I really enjoyed that. It brings back memories of me being home too. You know, my featured video for this evening. Let's see. Where are we? We're right here. Yeah. These buttons are so small, I gotta really look at them. You know, us old men with these 4 eyes, you know. This man has been in practically all of my live streams. I like him. I was supposed to meet him in fact, if we had gone to Strasbourg, I was supposed to meet him at Yankee Dabbler's store in New Jersey. And that'll probably happen if we ever get to go to Strasbourg again this year. Anyhow, in this last video, he is super detailing a locomotive. It is an Atlas-840C. You guys got to watch how he does it. He does a real fantastic job on that. Anyhow, the person I'm talking about tonight is Mr. Engineer Hall. His name is Richard. He's got 814 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him up close to 1,000, guys. Come on. I know we can do it. I really do. Hello, Nancy. How's it going? I'm sorry I missed you earlier. Grandpa Rails, how's it going, buddy? Schuylkill River Rally John, how's it going? Some people I had missed, or they're just joining in now. Grandpa Rails, Ralph Greenwood. Okay. Art, by the way, I did get you a check today. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And like I said, the hats will be going out as soon as I get them. I already got boxes. I bought some boxes for them. They will go out as soon as I get them there. All right, let's get rid of you. All right, now my short but sweet. And I kind of like what this young man did. He had gotten requests to run a steam locomotive on his layout, and he did just that. He ran a steam locomotive on there, and it's a shorty. I don't know, it's less than a minute long. But the person I'm talking about now, and he's got 104 subscribers. You guys need to check him out. He's a young man. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, buddy. The person I'm talking about now is this young man. His name is Evan, and his name of his channel is Evan's Trains. You guys need to check him out and give him some love, guys. Come on, he's got 104 subscribers. Get him up to 110, 115. I know we can do it. I just know it, man. How many people we got in here now? We got in here 53 people. So it won't hurt you guys to help this young man out, get his channel going. Let's see. CSXGEET44AC. Thank you, Rob. You know, and before we go any further, I want to say one thing why I am going to help Tony out. 3 years ago, like I said, I was originally from New York. My family, I still have family in New York. 3 years ago, my mom passed away, and I didn't have the funds to get from here, from Arizona to New York. This community came together and got me enough money to get a plane ticket from here to New York and back. And ever since then, I was like, you know, I try and do whatever I can. So that's the reason why I'm doing this tonight. So like I said, any donations, any super chat you give tonight, half of it will be going to Tony. And like I said, I will not wait until they pay me in June, because by that time he'll have stuff out of his pocket and so on and so forth. So I am going to take the money from my bank account that I just got paid yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I will send it to Tony. So yeah, I want to help out a little bit. Grandpa Rails, thank you, buddy. Ralph Greenwood, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate that. Gary Weiss, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. And I will have a couple of model builds coming up in the next week or so. I have another one for Gary Weiss, and I have one from Matt, and I don't remember how to say his name. It's M something B whatever. The one that Matt, who's got a lot of initials in his YouTube username. I will be doing some kits for him also. Richard, I gave you a shout out earlier. I don't know if you saw it or not. I don't know if you were here or not. And I still haven't seen anything from Kevin Brown. You should come up to Footley, Ohio. Oh, all right. Well, maybe one of these days I'll get to Ohio. Shane's Trains, how's it going? Yeah, I really, Shane, it just brought back some really bad memories when it happened to Sparky a few years ago. But Sparky was a lot worse. Sparky had like almost 3 feet of water in his basement. It's on the way. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Let's see, what else we got? All right, so you guys know that I want to be very thankful for the super chats that you guys do. And for tonight, these are the super chats from last week. We got Hastings, BNSF, N-Scale, Rick Bailey, Container Man 68, KRP Models, Possum Bayou, Miles Junction, Kevin Brown, Engineer Hall, and Santa Fe Bob. Guys, I really do appreciate all the help you guys have been giving me. It supports the channel. It supports everything that I do here on my live stream. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, weekly streams. And I think, you know, you guys pretty much should know this by now. And I should not even have to look at my book. I should know it by heart by now, too. Joey Butzek, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Anyhow, Monday night, we have Narrow Minded Monday, and that's about 7 o'clock on 7 o'clock Eastern. And then we have Tom Strange and Things following him at 8 p.m. Tuesday, we have On Track Tuesday, and I don't know how the schedule is going to be messed up now. Can you stay along? Well, hi, Caboose121. I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. I will do whatever I can to stay as long as I can, buddy. And I think tonight might go longer than now because I have a lot of stuff to show you guys. Anyhow, thank you, Michael McCarville. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Caboose121 also. I was going to say I wasn't going to hit the bell tonight, but I think that's part of my routine, so I am going to hit the bell every time you guys do a donation. Tom Stranger Things, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. New Fenris Railroad, hey guys, want to see Redbird. Wow, 10 inches of rain. Wow. No, that's too bad, Joey. Sorry to hear that. By the way, I liked your last video. It was very cool, very cool. I like the way you did all your scenery and stuff. That was really awesome. Union Central Systems, Container Man. Thank you so much, guys. I'll talk to you about that, Roy. Okay, but I appreciate the donation, buddy. Thank you so much, and thank you, Paul. Very nice of you. All right, who else? Granny Goose, nice to see you in here. I'm officially on board at least until vacation time. Well, that's cool. That's cool. What are you making for dinner? Can I come over? Now, Joey, I think you really did a good job on that scenery, man. Especially the. Oh, thank you, Roy. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh, okay. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, what are we up to here? Okay. Wednesday night. Let's see. Tuesday was on track. Tuesday with the boys, and I don't know how it's going to work out now. If Tony's going to miss his turn or whatever. But I hope everything works out for him. And like I said, I'll do whatever I can as far as giving him some cashola because I know he's going to need some. Fred Weil, how's it going, my friend? I felt Sparky Redbird Tony situation happened to me 12 years ago. Yeah. Well, thank you, Grandpa Rels. I appreciate that, buddy. All right, so let's continue on. On Wednesday night, we got Sparky, 107, and he just had a fantastic contest. Also, he gave away, well, between him and Auto Valley Model Railroad, they gave away $300, and that was pretty cool. And I think Dustin was one of the winners. I believe so. And I don't remember who the other one was, but congratulations to the winners of his contest. Thursday night, we got Hot Rod Rodney. I spoke with him yesterday. The reason why he didn't do his stream last night because he wasn't feeling very well. Georgia Sunbelt, thank you so much, buddy. And then Friday night, you got to deal with me. Oh, getting back to Rodney, he said he wasn't feeling well, that he might be, he was kind of sick, so he didn't feel like doing his live stream. So, okay, I wish him all the best and hope he gets well soon. Friday night, you got to deal with this guy. Saturday is back on track at 10 a.m. in the morning. And then Ron, RWC Toyman, Saturday evening, I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. John, Schuylkill Valley. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Let's see who else we got in here. All right. Sunday, we have Northern Ohio Rail Action at 7 p.m. And I believe Ray Bobel is going to be doing his Sunday live stream. And I'm not exactly sure what time he's going to do, but also Ray does some spontaneous ones. Whoa, thank you, Kevin. Oh, okay. Your first name is indeed John. Very good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just didn't know who it was. All of a sudden, I got this payment for a hat and say, where did this come from? Who's John? I don't know a John. KRP Harpy Models. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Okay, so we got all that. More shows to be looking out for. On Monday evenings or Monday during the day, we have Wilma with Not Bad. And on Tuesday, we have Dispatch with Roy Smith, which is a great show. I like his Dispatch show. And other shows to be looking out for, Ralph Greenwood with his Carbon, and Ron's Workbench. Ron Pisco with his series called Ron's Workbench. Okay, so, see, now we know who, we cured the mystery about John Brown. Hats will be at my house sometime this week. like I said earlier, I did order a bunch of boxes because I had no boxes to put the hats in, and I didn't know if they would be safe in those plastic envelopes. I went ahead and got some boxes to ship those out for you guys. So the boxes are here. I got the labels and all that stuff, just waiting for the hats to get here, and when I get them, if I approve of them, they will go in the box and be out to you guys hopefully by next weekend or the middle of next week. So I appreciate you guys taking care of that. There's still a few people that have not paid, and I hope they get paid. Hope they pay me before this week is up, so I can ship out the hats to them. 6132. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate that. And Grandpa Rails. Wow, that's amazing. Two of you guys come up with the same numbers. Woo! All right, Georgia, Anthony. I don't have quite enough shirts to get the discount I want to get. So I'm just waiting for more shirts to come up. And in case you guys don't remember what the shirts look like, this is what they will look like. They won't be this color. I know somebody said that they wanted this color, and I will go ahead and get this color for whoever it is that wanted it. But again, if you want a shirt, send it to the bnsf6951 at outlook.com. Outlook.com. Don't forget to put your size down, because I got a lot of guys that want the shirt, but they didn't tell me their sizes, and I'm not going to guess what size you wear. But anyhow, the logo is going to be over the breast pocket. So hopefully I can get a couple more. I need about another 5 people to order shirts, and then I can go ahead and order them, and we can get the shirts handled also. I'm looking forward to getting the shirts because I like it. I like the logo over the shirt, over the breast pocket. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so, wow, that was a half hour already. Wow. So we might be going longer on this show tonight because, like I said, I have a ton of stuff I need to show you guys. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate that, buddy. How much are the shirts? The shirts will be the same, $27. And that will include shipping. All right, so you guys know that we are doing this tonight. And the reason why I want to do this is because you do a live stream once a week for the whole year, you kind of run out of stuff to do. Scratch builds, I like doing the scratch builds with you guys, showing you guys how to do it, but I think that was getting kind of old. And so now, with our hobby, we have so many aspects of our hobby that we need tools to take care of all these aspects. So, we have carpentry, we have electrical, we have painting, we have cutting, and much, much more. Imagination stuff and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm going to take this away. Ken Amos, thank you so much, buddy. Ken, I need your address, by the way. Can you please send it to the address that Tony just put up there, please? This way I have your address all settled up because I don't have an address for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I don't want to keep that tool thing up there. It's very distracting. Anyhow, we're going to start off with some of the very, very basic stuff that you're going to need if you're just getting into the hobby. And that is, you'll need some measuring devices. Now this one here is a scale rule. It's got 4 different scales on it, plus it's got some metric stuff on there, blah, blah, blah. Straight edges, and so on and so forth. Fred Wild, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. All right, so now you have your measuring devices. Another measuring device, and this is a cheapie. I got this off of Amazon for like $8. It's not very good, but it's close enough. It can get me close enough to what I need to know. Also, if you're going to do some cutting and drawing and stuff, you should have a couple of these guys. Some triangles and some 90 degrees and so on and forth. This was a set. There was a triangle, and I can't find the triangle. It's here somewhere, but I can't find it. I have a nasty habit of not putting stuff back where they belong, and it always hurts me. Let's see. If you're going to do drawings for your layout, you'll need pencils. I use mechanical pencils. these are two different lead size. And you know what? It is. They do say lead on the refills. And I was pretty shocked when I saw that. It says super high power lead. High polymer lead. Sorry about that. And each one of these pencils is a different size lead. Like this one here is a number 3. And this one is a number 7, and then they have a number 9, and there's one other number. I don't remember which one it was. So if you're using pencils to draw stuff out and you make a mistake, you're gonna need erasers. Yes, sir. And this here is a pretty cool eraser. It's adjustable. See? And this one here I've had for ages. I like both of these. They're really, really cool erasers. All right. Let's see. We did that. Okay, so now you're going to want to start, if you're going to do some building of either kit building or scratch building, you're going to need some hobby knives. This one here is a number 11 blade. And I like this one because it's an Excel. I like the handle on it. It's a non-slip handle, so it's really, and it's comfortable. And it's got this cover on it, which is cool too. And then I have this one here that's a chisel blade. You can see it better on my shirt, I guess. That's good to have. Now, if you're going to have this stuff, always have a bunch of blades. There's probably about 20 blades in here that's left out of 100 blades. Every time I do a kit build, I change the blade. More cutting stuff. You would have to get, if you're doing scratch builds, a miter. And this is a pretty cool kit. I got this at my local hobby shop because it comes with 4 blades that are interchangeable. And I believe one of them, I'm not 100% sure, but I think one of them can cut metal. So you probably can cut track with this also. Very useful tool to have. Now, more tools you should have. T-pins for you guys to tack down foam or track or whatever. If you need to weigh something down, a couple of these 1, 2, 3 blocks. These are cool. I really thought was pretty funny is that these are actually threaded in here, and I could thread a rod into there. It's pretty cool. I was going to order these when I was doing some of my work in the Wickenburg area, but they told me that they weren't available till June, so I decided not to go that route. You'll also need various clamps. Yeah, look at this mama. But clamps, just what they say, to clamp stuff. If you need to hold something together, you got these clamps. Now I just bought these clamps. I got them off of Amazon. Got this whole pack, and then I also got some from Harbor Freight. Just about a month and a half ago, or 2 months ago. I finally got to go to a Harbor Freight. I'd never been to a Harbor Freight before. All right, so as we move along here, I'm just trying to get as much of this done as I possibly can tonight. You'll need some. Oh, thank you, Wilma. I appreciate that, buddy. Tweezers. I got these angled ones, and I got these real fine point ones, and then this blunt end one. These work out cool. And I also have this one here that is a clamper. Open it, and it clamps down and holds stuff together for you. That's cool. If you're going to do electrical work, yeah, the old electrical work. You'll need to have one of these or one of these. Now, Dave, BNSF N Scale, I did try this. It does work fairly well, so thank you very much. This was a gift from Dave, BNSF N Scale, by the way. And the 1, 2, 3 blocks were a gift from Roy Hardwick. So you'll need this, you'll need solder, you'll need flux, and also I don't have one, but you'll need a desoldering kit, which will help you out. Engineer Hill, thank you very much. Because I thank you and everyone who subscribed. Yeah, you're welcome, Richard. I do appreciate that. And hopefully I'll still get to meet you up here pretty soon. Dwight Curley, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that also. All right, now I need to start making some room here. That over there. Now, for us old folks, we need to have this. Yes, sir. We need to have some extra eyes. I know I have to have these when I work on some of my N-scale stuff. Most of the time I don't, but a lot of times I do. And these are really, really old. Thank you, Marty. I appreciate that, buddy. And there's Matt that I was talking about earlier. He will be, no problem, buddy. You're not late. Matt's sending me a couple of kits for me to build for him also. And maybe possibly a scratch build. So we'll talk about that later on. Chuck CDP 1965. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Picked up a really cheap cutoff saw. Oh, okay, cool. Speaking of cutoff, well, let's do this one first since it's right here on top. If you guys are going to work with foam, this is a cool tool to have. And they have different types of these. They have ones that look like a knife that you can just use it straight down. But this here, yeah, I believe this is a Woodland Scenics. Yes, it is a Woodland Scenics. I got this a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, I don't do that much styrofoam anymore, so basically this just sits in the drawer. But it's a good tool to have if you're going to be cutting foam. Excellent. It makes, even with the white foam with the little pebbles in it, it doesn't leave a mess. It cuts really clean. So this is an awesome tool for you guys to have. Hacksaw wasn't hacking. No, it wasn't. Hastings BNSF, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, my friend. All right, I gotta move some of this stuff out of the way now. Guys, if you guys that have been to my house know my space that I have right here is not very big. In fact, you guys probably saw it when I did my video, a little this and a little that. So you need to get a hot wire. Yeah. I don't remember what I paid for that, but it's a cool thing to have. So I'm going to start moving some of this stuff out of the way. Okay. Dave just mentioned that he just bought a cutoff wheel, a cutoff drill. I've had this guy for ages. And what I did was, I took this little piece of 1x4 and I drilled a couple of holes in it. And I put all the little bits, all the little bits and stuff in there so they don't get lost. And this is a full pack of cutoff wheels. And also because of Mr. Richard Hall, I was watching him when he was doing his modification on his locomotive that he was working on, that he had this great little drill. I liked it. And so I went ahead and bought one. So it'll be here like in a week or so. Thank you for that advice, Richard. I appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. How many people we got in here tonight, guys? Let's see. 65, huh? Ron Piskel. Oh, hi. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. CD. Wow. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate that. This is going to make a good gift for Tony. Really good gift for Tony. Anyhow, let me put this out of the way. All right. Now, also, if you're doing electrical work, you'll need to have one of these guys. It's a volt ohm meter, and this is a cheapie. I don't know how to pronounce your name. From the lower mainland of British Columbia. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, I appreciate that, my friend. Really do. And you're new here, too. Wow, that's really cool of you. I appreciate that, my friend. Really do. All right, so you guys think we're done, huh? No, we're not. I got this little drill index kit. I got this one, and I also got one by Dremel. And I just use those whenever I need to have something small drilled out. I'll put that away. Now, you guys that are going to be working on cars, couplers and stuff like that, you will need to have either HO or N scale, coupler height gauge. You guys can see that. And also, you will need to have a digital scale. Now this was a gift from Dave BNSF also, and I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you very much. More stuff to get away. Now we're coming down to more stuff. All right. Now, if you don't use your Dremel tool to drill stuff, you'll need a pin vise. This was also a gift from Dave, bnsf and Skill. Coffee Haynes, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. You'll need a pin vise. And ouch, that was sharp. Let's see. You'll need some various types of cutting utensils. Rail nippers. This is Zoron, and the Zoron makes a whole bunch of different types of cutting utensils, so you might want to check that out. And you can find some of this stuff on Amazon. You can find some of this stuff at Michael Mark. I have some of this stuff on my... thank you, Miles Junction. I appreciate that. I have some of this stuff on my Amazon page. Not all of it, but some of it. Sprue cutters. This was a gift from Roy Hardwick. And just a pair of needle nose, just in case you need to grab something or hold something with that. Okay, and then we got mini screwdrivers. Oh, look at that. Mini screwdrivers. This was a gift from Dave, bnsf. And let's see what else we got. A little teeny weeny hammer in case you need to put in some spikes or whatever. This was really cool. I bought this from Amazon, I believe. No, it might have been Michael Mark. I think it was Michael Mark. Alright, again, back to the electrical part. If you're going to do electrical stuff, you need to have wire strippers. So I have two types. I have this type and I have this type. Now this is my favorite one because all you do is you put the wire in there, you squeeze it, and it's stripped. It's done. You don't have to worry about putting it in the correct size here to make a good strip. You will also need a bigger set. Ron Piskel, thank you so much, buddy. A bigger set of drill bits to drill holes in your framework or whatever. I had gotten this when I was working. As you can see, the name on there is Matco. I was a mechanic for a long time, 50 years. Let's see what else we got in here. And we got a couple of markers, sharpened markers. And let's see, some more drill bits. A utility knife. A nail set. What else we got in here? That's it. All right. And we got some different types of files. I can't find the kit that goes with this. I have a whole kit of these ones that my son-in-law, my daughter got me for one Christmas. I just can't find the whole thing. I mean, it's in a sleeve, and I just can't find it. I think I showed you this guy, right? I showed you the utility knife. Nice utility knife, and you'll need blades for that. All right. Let's see. A pair of scissors. And I always keep a cigarette lighter in my tool case when I have to do some heat shrink. When I connect wires and use some heat shrink tubing, I keep this in there. A lot of people, you have a heat gun. A lot of people use a soldering iron. I find it really quick and easy. Just boom, 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 and it's done. All right, let me put this back in here. I'm just trying to get through this thing so I don't have to go into any overtime. So put that over here. Some cheapo paint brushes. You guys doing painting or scenery work, this would be cool to have. And let's see, let's move on to another little box that I have. Also, in your electrical work, you'll need some jumper wires. In this little box, we have colored Sharpies, micro brushes. Wow, look at that. That one's totally gone. This, actually, right here, guys, is green. And you can't see it because of the green screen. But anyhow, this was also a gift from Dave, bnsf and Skill. If you're going to do a layout drawing without using a CAD system, this would be another good tool to have, a compass, so you can draw your radii with this. This is, again, it's not a very expensive one. It's fairly cheap. I bought it a few years ago. This is a really, really cool tool. This is called a nibbler, and this you definitely can find on my Amazon page. It's about $15. Let me tell you something. You want to cut windows and doors out? This is the tool to have. I'm telling you, this was a gift from Eric Hall, probably about 3-4 years ago. I was complaining about how I hated cutting windows and doors out. Next thing I know, I get this in the mail from Eric Hall. So Eric, if you're in here and you're just watching, thank you so much. This is a nifty little tool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. Oh man, you're not going to be, you know what, let me try something here. Hold on. If I get rid of that and I get rid of that, will this work? No, it still won't work. Anyhow, this here is a magnetizer and a demagnetizer. So if you want to do, it's not going to work anyhow. So if you wanted to take, let's say, take a screwdriver like this, a little mini screwdriver, and you just run it through like that, it's magnetized. Yep. And let me see if I have something that I can pick up with. I don't think I have anything real close by that I can use. No? Here. I know you guys can't see that, but it is actually magnetized. Now, once you did the job with this, you can stick it in the demagnetizer, rub it back and forth a few times, and now that is not magnetized anymore. Let's see. Sanding sticks. Very, very cool tool to have when you want to get into certain places where you can't get a full piece of sandpaper in there. This comes with 4 different grits on here. And here's the 4th one here. I've been using the fine one on my models just to clean up some of the joints and stuff like that. This was a gift from Roy Hardwick. Alright, so let's see, that box is done. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Alright, and here comes some of the heavy equipment now. Get some of this stuff out of the way. If you're going to do some painting, you'll need a bunch of paintbrushes. Alrighty. Put that back over there. Put that over there. This tool is a very valuable tool, and I need to get a new one of these because this one's getting kind of worn out. The chopper. And it comes with 2 of these guys, and it has 4 different angles on it. So you're very, very well covered with this guy. I think this is about $30, and you can get. I think I do have this on my Amazon page. I think it's the bigger one, which I want to get the bigger one for future references for me to use. Now, unfortunately, I could not find this. I didn't know what they call this, so I couldn't find it to actually put it into my Amazon page. But this guy here is a fantastic, fantastic tool. I mean, you want to build a structure, this will definitely keep it square for you to do. This was also a gift from Roy Hardwick. So, I think that, wow, we have covered all the tools that I have. How cool is that? You'll need a regular drill motor, a jigsaw, some basic carpentry tools, whatever. I have old stuff that I bought it many, many years ago. I need to get a new drill motor because my drill motor, the battery just doesn't stay alive long enough. I use it to drill 4 holes and the battery's dead. I don't want to invest $30 for battery. I'd rather just get a whole new drill. This is another thing. This is from Prozess, I think is how you pronounce it. This is another way to keep your building square. This was also a gift from Roy Hardwick. But what you do is you put your walls together and put this one on the inside, one on the outside, and it gives you room in here to actually apply your glue so you can put your model together. Let's see, I think. Wow, you did it all. All right, I'm happy about that. 6741. So somebody sent me a message. Let me see who it was. Tony's in the chat. Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. Roy sent me something else here too. Hold on, guys. I want to see what Roy sent me. He's probably making fun of me or something. You're funny, Roy. Anyhow, guys, I hope this helps you out. I mean, you're not going to go out and buy all of these tools at one time. There's no way. These have been tools that I have been accumulating over the years. You guys got to remember that I've been working on model trains, especially my N-scale layout, for like 25 to 30 years. So all of this stuff has been purchased over time. Don't expect to go out and buy all this stuff at one time, because it'll cost you a fortune. If you could spend like $10, $15 maybe every time you get paid or something like that to pick up a tool here and there, that's the way to do it. Anyhow, I sincerely appreciate all the super chats I got tonight, and I intend to put this all together and send it out to Tony. Like I said, I'm not going to wait for Google to pay me for next month. I will take the money from my bank account that I just got 2 days ago, and whatever half is after YouTube takes their money, their 30%. Yeah, they take 30%. Then I will split it in half, and Tony will get half of that. So I really do appreciate it, guys. You came through for me tonight, and I really do appreciate that. We're helping another YouTube part of a family. So thank you so much. I do sincerely appreciate that. And Tony, if you're in here, I'm sorry what you have to go through, my friend, but help's on the way for you, buddy. Help is on the way for you. Bringing tears to my eyes, buddy. Let's see. I know, but it's funny because I thought that the 30% was way too much. I mean, 15% would have been good, but no, they want to rape everybody, you know. Steve 87P ASAP. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that, buddy. Okay, Norman. Like I say, guys, there are only maybe 3 or 4 of you guys that have not paid for the hats yet. I would appreciate it if you get payment to me sometime this week, so I can have enough money to do the shipping, because the shipping is going to cost I'm guessing $5 per box, and 15 boxes. You guys figure it out. That's $75 that I have to lay out for shipping alone. So with all that being said, again, I do appreciate everything you guys have done for me tonight, and it's not for me only. It is for Tony, Redbird Tony 2010. So Tony, if you're in here, expect another email, and this time there'll be something in there for you. And just follow the instructions. That's the only way I can send it to you and get it to you right away. So just follow the instructions when you get the email, and you'll be good to go. Anyhow, guys, I think we're going to call it quits for tonight. My teeth, yeah, see that, guys? Yeah. Yay! I'm not used to having all of this in my mouth right now. It's been like 4 months since I had any dentures in my mouth. But these are really cool, because these bottom ones, they snap in, and that's it. No glue. Yay, no glue. RJ78 Productions, how's it going, my friend? Friendship that come through this. Yeah. That's this whole community is just great. It's just a big family. That's what it is, guys. You know, anytime somebody runs into a problem, it's really cool for the help that we can give and get. So yeah. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. Now that I have teeth, I can go eat anything. No, actually, the dentist told me to take it easy for a while, you know, because I keep biting my cheek. I'm not used to having all of this in my mouth now, you know. It's really cool. Container Man, again, thank you, sir. I appreciate that, my friend, my little brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Wilma, thank you for getting back to me on that. Asking you for that piece of information that I asked you for yesterday. I appreciate that. Vinny have a Patreon? No, I do not have a Patreon. I don't know. See, I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know if I could fulfill all the different segments that you need to fulfill, you know, because like I said, it's getting harder and harder for me to do these live streams and videos. I mean, it's getting really hard for me to do this stuff, you know, because I got to actually sit down and think about what am I going to do Friday night. This all came about yesterday. I was sitting here saying, oh, I know, I can talk about tools. Yeah, I can talk about tools. That's a good idea. And it should take up pretty much the whole half hour. And it did. It took up 35 minutes of the time. So I appreciate that, guys. I really do. Anyhow, I'm going to leave you guys right now. And who's calling me? I guess they'll have to call back. They know that this is my hour. Tom Shane, Monday night, live stream, super chat, stickers will be matched by me to go to Tony. Well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. I really do appreciate that, buddy. All right, guys. It's not you. I know. It's a 713 number. I didn't know who that was. William Bryan, how's it going, buddy? All right, guys. Talk to you guys next week. I have a video coming out tomorrow morning. It is going to be rail fanning and actually an op session on my layout. It's not going to be a very long video. I think it's about 16 minutes long. Yeah, so you guys want to watch that. It was pretty cool. It was with Dave, BNSF N-Scale, Marty, M&M Short Lines, and Grandpa Rails. Oh, Marty, by the way, one of the problems you were having was one of the turnouts, one of the points came loose. So that was one of the problems you were having on that. And I need to take care of that sometime this weekend. I'll take care of that. Great show, anything. All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great week. Stay safe. Things are starting to open up, so maybe we're getting back to normal. Hard to say, but anyhow, stay safe, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.